See, I'll put that in a song where you'll come to be, to where you'll know where the Spirit and you can call it whatever spirit you like, whatever name you want to say. It's within your right to feel and worship as you can, and you do, but not, and doing only so, not creating any havoc or harming any other one. It is all in our free wills to choose as we may. Stop killing. It is no secret what God can do, what He's done for others, and His creation He'll do for you. He speaks through others, so you'll know truth, and to live in the spirit of His truth. With arms wide open, He'll pardon you, as it is no secret what our creation can do. And I had unveiled to me today, and I saw into, and I understand about the Spirit even more. The Spirit, we call all the names of anything religious or spiritual. And where that's at, and who does carry it, because it's become lost with the humanes remains on this earth, and it needs to be gotten back, because it's still here, and I see how it's carried, and I tarry to be near so I can come to know even more, and in turning this world into things that I think about, because it is a will to be brought, to be done about, and His will that we've all heard of, but really come into being His will in His heaven, and has created us, and to be on earth in the minds and the wills and the temples of all human beings. That's what I'm talking about. And thank you, dear Father. I call Father, because even though I didn't understand the ways, the Father knows, and He tries to beseech you, He tries to reach you in whatever means and ways that He can. So give a listen as all creatures that already have and follow God's will does bring and latch on to the remnants of the human beings, to bring them into His will, so it can be on earth completely as it is now. Our Creator's heaven, in whatever name you want to call it. It's all from the same source. There can be no other. The pinpoint of infinite degrees, out beyond known, things that can never be known, is where these thoughts do come to thee and presented and brought to humans on this planet Earth, that they become more respectful of life and others. The hell with these governments that want to commit strife. They will be brought down and leveled. And that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, spread the word. I've got some things to do. With my wife. And I want her to sing that song. You know, it is no secret, because how she makes it feel when she sounds the way she sounds. I mean, just can't you feel that? The rhythm, that sway, that wave, that motion, that when you make a sound, vibrations create waves. Even light creates waves. We're getting waves right now from the sun like I have never seen before, and I've been watching a long time. So these are like special rays right now. We should be getting out, feeling some of that. You know, what the hell? Soak it up. Yeah, we only live once. And if you ever live once, you have to hear that. That tone, that voice, that vibrations. To get in that music, that sound. You know? You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I don't know what that sounds like. You know, I try to make that sound, but I don't know if that was right or correct. Seriously. And that's why I like to hear you, because I know you know and can hold melodies, and I can't do that.
You did just fine.
Hmm?
You did just fine.
Yeah, but why can't you do just a little bit of that? I can't do that. We haven't even written that down what I'd said, you know. But it gets written in here. Then I'll put it to writing. Usually I do it the other way around. I write it. But I like the live, you know. So why can't you sing that, you know, or somebody calls me or something and breaks it, but I didn't take the thing off, you know, airplane mode.
Well, I don't know the words I don't remember all the words you wrote. I just know the
Well,
beginning line.
that's it. That's the first one, dude. See, what he done for others and do for you. With arms wide open.
Yeah. It is no secret what God can do with arms wide open.
He'll pardon you.
He'll pardon you.
I can't believe I found a song that you don't know, and that's got to be in the Book of Mormon and all their songs. You know every flipping one in there.
I'll sing more after you write it down for me.
Well, you heard me saying it earlier, so. Well, you got some stuff to do, and I got some stuff to do. Maybe I'll even go play golf today. Just to see how those clubs and the distance we got, and see how close it comes to. And I'll figure it a little short of, because, we're hitting off of like a tee box in the range, and you're down flat on the ground. Well, you can't get exactly that same kind of representation,
The other one took a bath.
Yeah, no, birds. We got to sign off. But I hate to go because, it's still in the flow. Breathe it in. This wondrous creation, And the sun, no kidding, is doing something right now. We're being hit with CMEs, like direct aim. So it's like a polarization thing going on, to where if you're, there I go. I can tell you what. Nobody liked to freaking listen, but it's just an understanding of, maybe scientific cause of things in the way that it is, Maybe we could try to briefly, like magnets repel. And so that's what we're in, a like magnet, with the sun's electrical radiation. And in a like magnet, you repel. But it seems this reverse polarization has happened between us or the, well, I wouldn't say the sun. I don't think it would change like that, I think because there's alignment, you're saying right now behind us is Mars. And there's some kind of a signal that needs to get out. And because of the alignment we're having with Mars, and I thought maybe it's the alignment that Jupiter and Venus was having right now, off in the eastern sky at dawn. Western sky at dawn, yeah. Let me turn around here. Okay. But we're in an opposite polarization right now, and that attracts. And we just got popped off some M-class flares, huge flares. Man, it's boom, and here comes another boom, and all that stuff, boom, and these normally way the Earth, way the sun is coming around like this, it pops off one here, but we're over here. So that sway like that as it pops off over here, and that arc that it does when it flares out, they're huge. It comes around to us here, and we get a glancing part of it. But these here, this come on around. And it's like these ones that were reacting here before, but then they got around to the other side, and they're reacting over here, And then it come around the other day, there was one reacting over here, and it was lower than normally they'll be over this side, but it was down to this size, It's like moving. There's something out there, and it's tracking it, And whatever it's tracking out there, we happen to be right in the way of it. And that's why the sun is flipping this stuff out here at us right now, because whatever it is right behind us, and I'm pretty sure it's not Mars, There's something else going on in this hemisphere that the sun is and creates and is and feels. It's like a web, and something touches enters, it knows it, and it reacts. So what the hell is out there? I hope it didn't bore you too much. I've got some things I need to do. And I hope we all can do this. we all can do this. And we all will do this. It's just the word. And it's not the front lines of some pretend to be wannabes, something that's created by the world leaders right now. They've invented all these things to make up wars. It's so stupid. That's how they control us. Poor, stupid people that don't have nothing. They reward them with all kinds of things and trinkets and whatever and wishes and turn them into warriors and murderers and killers, and they sick them on people who just don't want to live like that the way it's supposed to be. It's those governments, and, we're going to have to do something about them. But, they want it all or nothing. So you can imagine what that's going to do. But it's just going to have to come to it. You just want to keep being led by these people that create havoc just for their entertainment. It's larger scales than like in an arena with gladiators. This is on a world scale.